Hey guys, it's Caitlin. So in this week's video, we are just going to be doing an ultimate bookish video. So I have a couple different things I want to do. Considering tomorrow marks my very last day of high school, my last exam. We're just going to spend kind of like the first week of summer today and do an ultimate bookish video. I just want to spend the week really like getting back into reading, just because with the end of the year being a senior in high school, my schedule has been really busy. So let's get started. First, I'd like to explain what's going on my face. I got really badly burned. If you couldn't tell, I was at a concert over the weekend and I got really badly burned. So we're trying to keep the hat on whenever I'm about to go outside. So please just ignore that. You can also kind of see it a little bit on my shoulders, but we're wearing sunscreen. I'm just allergic to it on my face, and I'm also allergic to aloe. So we're rocking this right now. So I just got back from hanging out with my best friend. We actually went to the bookstore and we went to Starbucks and got some lunch together. I'm home, I'm changed. I also had an exam today. I had my English exam, so I only have one more tomorrow, but I don't really know how to study for that exam, so I'm not going to, which is French. I'm going to sit out back because there's shade on my deck right now, and I'm gonna read my book. So I'm gonna get my book and everything ready, and then we're gonna head out. Here, just because it has the most shade, but I can still enjoy and appreciate the warm weather. Okay, this is our little reading setup. I've got my water bottle and then my book. I watered all my plants. I'll show you guys those a bit later though, but let's do some reading. I'm absolutely baking out here and I'm in the shade. I'm so hot. I'm just gonna go inside and we're gonna continue to read inside. Alright, so it is later. It's the same night. My face is severely peeling, but you can't see it in this lighting. I ended up making dinner. I made a vegetable pizza and then I made a barbecue chicken pizza, and they were really good. And then I spent the night helping my family build a pavilion out back and also reading. So we are on page 152 of Never, and I still can't fully say if I'm liking it. I want to see more of Daphne and Jameson, because I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I can't stand Peter Pan in this book. He's terrible to her and she just needs to go to Jameson, in my opinion. But in book view, this is how we are. We're about 41% through, so almost halfway. I'm gonna lay down now. I'm going to continue to read on my Kindle though, just because it's more convenient at nighttime. But here's what we're looking at. I also am using this absolutely adorable bookmark I got that says, "So many books, so little time," and it's Hermione from Harry Potter. So we're gonna lay down. I'm gonna read. I don't know if I'll update you guys again tonight, but then the next time you'll see me is tomorrow after my exam, which will officially mark the first day of summer. I also work tomorrow, so we're gonna try and get some reading done in between those two times though. Okay, hey guys, my face is getting progressively worse. Please ignore that. But it is the next day. Yesterday I ended up getting to page 167-ish of Never, and we're about to go head back out today because this is officially, tomorrow marks the official first day of summer, but I did finish my last exam today, which means summer has commenced. Alright, so I'm on page 177, and we just got to the part where Jameson took Daphne to his mom's house, and we met the mom and heard this story I can't exactly spoil, and then they almost kissed, and then stupid Peter Pan had to come and sweep her away. I hate Peter Pan so much in this book. In the movie I like him, but like also kind of not. This book did a terrible job of Peter Pan, which I know is the point, but I'm just like, he needs to go away because I want to see her get with Jameson. He's so nice. Anyways, we're gonna continue reading. I do need to reorganize these because they're falling, but we're gonna just keep going because I don't have to go to work for like 4 more hours. Also, once again, ignore my face. So I'm at the part, this might be a spoiler, skip to this time if you don't want to know, but right now Daphne is kind of like putting all of her baggage away, they call it, like in the sky, and she so she's putting it all away, and she's like taking out key points of Jameson, and she's like, oh yeah, Peter's great, like who am I kidding? And I'm like, no, you're just playing his game. Anyways, I have to go help my dad build a bit more of the patio, and I'm on page 200. Hey guys, it is quite some time later. It's literally like 12:30 a.m. I'm just now laying down to go into bed after work, and we're gonna do some reading, and then I'll probably update you guys in the morning because I plan to wake up at like 8 tomorrow, do my workout, shower, wash this McDonald's hair, and we'll do more reading stuff tomorrow. But peep the Megan Maroney merch. I went to the Buckeye Country Superfest, obviously, and yeah, anyways, we're gonna sit down and read. I'm on page 200, and maybe we can get a couple more pages in before I fall asleep. It's really just up to what I decide to do when I sleep, so I'll probably update you guys in the morning. Hey guys, it is the next day. I have about 50 pages left in Never by Jessa Hastings. She finally admitted her feelings for Hook, for Jameson, for Jem, and he admitted his feelings for them, and I can't spoil it further there, but that is kind of spoiling, so my bad. But we are on page 318. I have about 57 pages left if that math is correct, and in time range it's about an hour and 2 minutes left of this book, so I think I'm gonna finish it tonight, definitely. But I'm also kind of worried now because I'm like, oh my god, like there's still that many pages left. What's gonna happen? And I've heard she's gonna make a second one, so I swear if she even goes back to Peter at the end of the book, I'm going to throw hands with her because Jameson is the man for her. Anyways, I haven't updated you guys a lot today because I just have been reading, honestly. I've just been busy, and then I just wanted to sit down and read. So I'm going to find a bit of a snack, I think, and then we're gonna keep eating or keep reading because I need to find out how this ends. Okay, hey guys, it is a little bit later. We still have the same amount of pages left. I ended up FaceTiming my grandma. We made cookies, as you saw. Now, though, we are going to finish this right now because I just need to see how it ends. So I'm gonna sit in my little reading chair. One thing I love about having books on Kindle Unlimited is that I can turn my light completely off and still obviously see what I'm reading without a reading light. So we're gonna sit, we're gonna get all comfy, and we're going to finish Never by Jessa Hastings. Alright, so it is the next day. It's about like 4:30-ish. I didn't end up updating you guys, but last night I did end up finishing Never by Jessa Hastings. I actually did review it yesterday on camera, but I don't think I did it justice. I ended up rating this a 4.25 stars. I did really enjoy this book, and I can't wait for the next one to come out. I just felt like at some points in time it was a little bit slow for me, and I didn't appreciate that much how she was treated. I also felt like Daphne kind of just went, like when she got mad at Peter, she went to Jameson, and then when she got mad at Jameson, she went back to Hook. So I didn't really like that. And then the other thing that kind of made it not a 5-star for me was at the very end, they just kind of like threw in something. Skip to this time if you don't want the spoiler, I'll give you a couple seconds. Basically, kind of like at the end of the book, they just randomly threw in that Jameson has like a bad uncle or something that Daphne needs to stay away from, and then she does, and then she ends up running into him and almost dies and stuff. And I feel like that was like really fast and quickly done. That was like all within the last 30 pages, which I understand she wanted the book to end on a cliffhanger and stuff, but I felt like that was a little bit rushed for me. But nevertheless, I did really end up liking this book more than I thought I would. So 4.25. I have to work 8 to midnight tonight. For some reason I was stupid and picked a shift up. But that being said, I'm going to start The Dead Romantics Until I Have to Leave by Ashley Poston. I did read another Ashley Poston book before. I've read The 7-Year Slip, and I absolutely loved that book. It was my favorite of the month back a couple months ago. So we are going to start reading this. It's just a short little book, and I'll update you guys on how that goes. Hello everyone, ignore the state of my room please. But I did not end up starting The Dead Romantics yesterday. I didn't start it. It wasn't calling my name because the book that was is My Fault by Mercedes Wrong. If you don't have Amazon Prime, basically this is like the sensation on Amazon Prime, like as of like a couple months ago anyways. Or I think it's been like a year now maybe. My Fault London just recently came out. That's the one that I'm obsessed with. I found out there's a book to it, and that made my day the other day. So I went with my best friend Isabel and we picked the book up. I'm on page 123. I went on a road trip with my best friend and her mom, and we went to the beach and spent the day at the beach. So I started it today and got 123 pages, and so far I plan to do some reading tonight as well. If you don't know what the book is about, it's basically about a girl named Noah. Her and her mom are moving in the book to California because her mom has met the love of her life. So they moved to California, and Noah's very reluctant to. She's like, I don't want to. We're moving in with this random millionaire you married on a cruise. Like, this is stupid. However, she meets her new stepbrother there, and his name is Nick, or Nicholas, Nick. And they automatically just hate each other, but you can also tell they're attracted to each other, but they can't be. And then also Noah has a really bad background, and she has some mental health struggles and stuff that we get to see throughout the book, and you find stuff out about Nick and just their relationship growing together as siblings and maybe more. And it's amazing. If you don't have the book but that intrigued you and you have Amazon, please go watch that movie tonight. Please. I'm loving this book. It's quite, not that it's like super different than the movies, but it's like, I do appreciate how it was done differently in the movies in some parts. I'm saying My Fault and My Fault London. My Fault in the book, she is born in Canada. In the initial movies that came out, she was born in somewhere like Spanish. I don't really honestly know. I should really have done my research, but like they speak Spanish in the movie, and then there's English voiceover. And then My Fault London came out, which is like a British version, which is the one I like because my husband plays on it. Anyways, we're gonna continue reading now that I gave you guys like my whole life story of my day today. We're gonna continue reading, and I'll update you guys at the end of the night on how we're doing in the book. I'm about to head to work. It is the next morning. It's Sunday morning, evening, whatever you want to call it. I am on page 206 of My Fault and loving it. I'm at a really good part right now, and I don't want to go to work. Something I really do enjoy about reading the book after watching the movie is we get Nick's point of view too, because in the movie it's obviously just the characters acting, and you never really get to see inside the mind of Nick and what he does when he's off screen on the movie. So I kind of really like that. I'm gonna get ready for work, read a little bit before work. I also have a break at work, so on my break I'm gonna bring my book and read as well. And I'll update you guys when I get home and shower. Hey guys, this is probably the last day of the video because I'm almost finished My Fault by Mercedes Ron. I literally have less than 50 pages left. I ended up reading a lot yesterday and I'm still absolutely eating it up. We're getting to like the major plot twist, plot drop, whatever you want to call it, that happens at the end of the video, at the end of the book. So I'm gonna go and finish it on my couch right now. We just had lunch and then we'll wrap up the video. Okay guys, I just finished My Fault by Mercedes Ron. Absolutely loved it. Definitely a 5-star read, and it is the last book I'll read this month because it is the last day of June today. Anyways, I absolutely love this book. I did really like how it differed from the movies that I watched on this book, obviously. I thought it was done really well, and I really enjoyed it, to put it shortly. I recommend reading this book even if you've already watched the movies, because like I just said, it's so different, it's so amazing. And that is the last book of our first week of summer reading vlog. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video so much. I had so much fun filming it. I do have quite a busy summer, but I should be able to post more consistently. Unlike the last month of videos weren't very consistent because I had last month of school, exams, graduating, prom, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!